took a long vacation and I spent some time with my family and got a taste of retirement life. And it certainly does look good. I went to Nicers, I did my numbers, and they look good as well. I contemplated retiring, especially after the judge's decision, but I really feel that I can do better for correction officers. And I don't want to leave this department broken in the manner that it is now. I can't do it. I got 26 years on the job. I've worked with some great people who've taught me a lot. And this department has been very good to my family. My father was a captain before me, and we lived good because of this job. This was a good job with good people. We still have good people doing this job, and I would hate to leave it in shambles. That's not the way I want to leave this job. So I've decided to stay and do everything in my power to make a difference for correction officers, whatever that means. I'm going to assist with the legal actions that have been taken. I'm going to assist with the charges that were brought against the executive board. I'm going to provide input where it's necessary, and I'm going to stick around, and I'm going to give the members another opportunity to make change. I believe that a fair election where anyone can run, just like it's always been done. I have 26 years on the job. Every time the union has changed, it's been a group of individuals that have the drive and ability to do better. And they come forward and they run against the previous slate. And they win, and they go in there and start from scratch. And all of their visions and all of their dreams for the COBA and for the members, they have the opportunity to make those come true. We are in bad shape. Correction officers are being assaulted every day. The overtime's not getting better. Triples, doubles, can't see your kids. You come to work, you're in a blur. You can't make decisions well. Your motor skills suffer. Your health and safety are in jeopardy because of this overtime that was caused by mismanagement. You can't focus. Your reaction time is slower. And then when you make a mistake, they try to crucify you. And where is our union? Officers slashed by inmates, cut, splashed with chemicals and water. Where is our union? Don't get me wrong. The union is suing the inmates now. That's something that I brought up a long time ago, that they looked at me like if I was crazy. But is suing the inmates really going to do any real damage? Is that really going to help us in any way? Yes, it will definitely send a message. Yes, I think if we stick to it and follow it through to the end, I think that it may make some sort of a difference. But what are you going to get from the inmates, really? There's nobody rich like that here. What they need to do is sue the department for failure to provide a safe environment for their staff. I've been saying it. I know how to do it. I can't believe it's not being done. I mean, I understand. They're busy representing themselves right now. They're busy making sure that they're okay. And that's the exact reason why we're in the position that we're in right now. Because they made sure they were okay, instead of doing what they were elected to do and make sure that you're okay. They have a fiduciary responsibility to the members, and they failed. They looked out for their own interests instead of yours. Read the charges against Norman Seabrook. Focus on paragraph 10. It says it. The FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office have spoken to various board members, and they have all indicated that they took no action for fear of retribution by Norman Seabrook. They had an obligation to stop what was happening. They had an obligation to discuss the finances every 30 days. I don't want to continue and give a bunch of factual information that may be important at a later date, at a court proceeding or something of that sort. So I'm going to stop with that. You are the union. You're correction officers. We have never had it so bad. You must go to work every day at 100 miles an hour, stressed out, always watching the inmates, watching the supervisors, always out on high alert. As high alert as you can be when you've just worked 24 hours and you're coming in again and you can't see your family and you go on post tired already, motor skills sluggish already, cognitive ability impaired already. And why is that? Due to mismanagement that has been allowed to occur. My father always told me, people treat you the way you allow them to treat you. We are allowing a lot. We're allowing a lot from our union. Elected officials that are bound by duty to represent us and to look out for our best interest. I believe that it's time for us to stand up, take action, and put in place an executive board of enthusiastic individuals that are willing and ready to make a difference that we need done in this department. It's time for that. You have now an opportunity to do that. Patrick Alicea has given you that opportunity by filing these charges. And even after they were dismissed by the recording secretary, which should never have happened, he refiled them more specifically and is proceeding forward to give you an opportunity, every one of you, an opportunity to have your voice heard and make your choice. Don't let this go. This should be your final opportunity. After this, you pretty much get what you get. And sure, do I think that this case is over legally? No way. Do I think that more action is going to be taken against the union? Yes. Do you really want to sit around and allow that to happen? Or do you just want to clean that slate and start fresh? Start with people that are correction officers now, not people that were correction officers 20 years ago, that are disconnected. They're already adopted the managerial mindset of the department. They make a phone call, they sit on their high horse in their offices, they go into the jails, but they only go in for a couple of minutes and they go to the warden's office or the admin corridor, talk a little while and leave. You need people in place that are correction officers, that see what we go through, know what we go through, and that's what's on their mind. That's what they want to fix. Retiree benefits are horrible. We, as a union, have failed the retirees, and every one of us is going to be a retiree one day. The reason you work 20 years is so that you can retire and enjoy your life. Why is it that people in Florida have to come back to New York to go to the dentist or to see the eye doctor? That is ludicrous. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't happen, but it is, because people don't care. They're complacent. They're looking out for their interest instead of looking out for your interest. Why are your benefits exactly the same as they were in 1995? Why has nothing changed? Here and there, a little bit tweaked. Same benefits companies. Why is that? Oh, that's right. The U.S. Attorney alluded to something called kickbacks. from benefit companies. I wonder. Well, at the end of the day, all these things have been allowed to occur. You're being assaulted still. We just had the election. The dream team is in place. Where are they? Assaults are getting more and more brazen. Your overtime hasn't been alleviated. What has changed? What has changed? Oh, we're going to Rye Playland instead of Great Adventure. Wonderful. Again, I'll say like I said a million times while I was on the executive board. Where are we spending this money? Why are we spending it? Can we spend it in a different way that benefits the members? Do we need Knicks tickets? Do we need luxury suites where a select few people get to go and enjoy it? Do we need a radio show with $250,000 a year? Do we need to contribute millions of dollars to these politicians that aren't passing our bills and doing nothing for us? Look what's happening. Look what the commissioner is allowed to get away with. Look what this department is allowed to get away with. Who's helping us? Where is that money going? Can it be spent better? Can it benefit us more? Yes. Yes. I believe that it's time, now more than ever in our history, for us to stand up, stand together, and make a change. Look what's going on in the United States of America. Look what's going on all over the place. Racial issues. We have Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. Those are our two choices for president of the United States. I don't even want to vote. It's horrible. But there's things you can control and there's things you can't control. Your union is under your control. You are the union. Read the bylaws. I posted them on my website, www.youbethejudge.co. Go there. Download a copy of it. Read them. That's your Bible. That tells you how the union's supposed to operate. Okay? We can make a difference. Let's do that together. I'm going to be releasing some very, very helpful information. I'm going to be taking some very, very helpful legal action. And I'm going to give my input where necessary, and help us to get better. I'm going to do everything in my power to do that. There's a bunch of officers that are willing to do that. I think we should all be willing to do that. It's time for us to change our circumstance and make it better. Let's all work together to do it. I will be releasing more videos. I will be posting on Facebook as much as possible. You will be getting pamphlets in your facilities. I'm going to be giving you instructions. I'm going to be giving you information so that we can move forward and make the change. This is not over. This is the beginning. Let's come together and make it work. I'm ready. Are you?